Takes it, but both quickly spurn away as Iceberg taps away. flamie finds the first frag, and the B-bomb site is under threat.
flamie now in this entry role apparently is going to be testing Lucky, the Orca we were talking about. His revenge arc is going to have to hold strong, but he's only got that first frag. There is a lot of rotations here very quickly. Prime will be the first one. However, qikert has been knocked down in response. Only 2 players on this bomb site currently for Astralis. As Device, he's coming up short. He's going to be very late, but they might be able to hold on without him. And Prime tries his best, but it will be zywoo, one of those golden 5s you were referring to as before.
Bomb site already. Iceberg is so blind for qikert. That's a lovely jump up. Finds the first onto Mr. and huge damage onto Glaive. He hides amongst the smoke though, as Iceberg finds another frag. Glaive does eventually trade on back, but it's a 4v3 for the CT side right now. Iceberg towards the top of the staircase, shielded off by smoke. I won't have to do the damage. Yeah, flamie has readjusted towards the bench now as zywoo starts to spray. Can't catch anybody yet, though. Instead, it's Blaine to take the first head. zywoo, that's a gorgeous frag, but Nodios finishes the job with a nade. flamie continues to dance around. Ammo's running low here. Just 3 minutes left. And that's all that flamie needs. A 2v4.
Не можешь пополнить баланс в Steam и бегаешь шерпом в инвентаре? Заходи на найфи и забери до $50 в бесплатном кейсе. И до 500% бонуса к депозиту по лимитированному промокоду. Ищи ссылку и промокод в закрепе или описании.
It's going to literally be in the nick of time because look at this bomb. The execute is going to come and qikert will be caught on the jump peak.
Yeah, that's a lovely entry frag from Blaine there as Mr. chimes in for another prime. Is yet to be dealt with though, and that's a huge double, but Mr. shuts him down. And with that, Nodios is completely outpositioned.
Will have heard Iceberg dropping off there. And with 30 seconds left, smoke towards top con has actually missed. And qikert will be the first contact onto Mr. Spam through the smoke. There's a lot of damage. Exchange to the AK. Gets the other one through the smoke. Doesn't realize there's one more.
Oh my goodness!
Turns around and qikert 4 kills.
You know, the CTs have swapped places with the opposition side, and Glaive will be the first to go down as such. flamie though, nice trade in Device. He spotted a bit of Kevlar, spots the elbow, but it's not going to quite be extended enough for him to find the guaranteed frag, and he knows this. He bides his time, but unfortunately Lucky has been allowed to escape. And qikert, well, qikert could also cause some mischief here as he's coming back up the ramp. This seems to be his turn, but the spin from flamie cuts him down as Device catches another, and Prime and Nodios, they're completely cut out of the round. That's an amazing play from Astralis there.
More towards middle with a player towards short 2 connector. Glaive, the fact he is able to get one there is absolutely outrageous, and Lucky's going to get tested, flashed off the angle, does miss that first shot, throws a smoke in front of him, and will try and hold off until the rest of his teammate comes to play, and Iceberg, the IGL, might be taking matters into his own hand by just jumping around and killing everyone.
Yeah, big double from Iceberg there, but flamie on the...
He will now start to creep out, sees the first player on the bomb, will take contact onto Prime, gets the kill, but Iceberg just sticks it. He doesn't get the ace, but he gets the round.
We'll have to likely play a 2-2 split, which hasn't really favoured them thus far, but qikert does find favour in killing Glaive. Isn't able to find another, though. That's because all of Astralis have headed back to B, and with that, it's potentially a 2v1 here if they push on forward. Mr. spots the head of one. Will be smoked back, though. A nice reply from Tricked with their util. But flamie, as he tries to lurk again, instantly decapitated as he does make too many footsteps on the journey over.
I think that's the problem when you're someone like flamie, right? Everyone just knows you're going to be lurking. Like, you have qikert so aware that he's going to be there. And it's seen in a lot of rounds where, like, he'll go make a... they'll be executing, and you have, like, Prime just looking at underpass. Like, come out, flamie, come out. But Device, 1 versus 4, turned into a 1 versus 3, won't clear jail, and... Okay, there was a little part of me that actually wanted him to get that, so I was like, imagine if Device comes
fortify this squad. As a terrible castle-based pun comes on through, but qikert comes on through as well, catches Mr. completely off guard as he's setting up util. And now, again, they've swapped positions. For some reason, it's two CTs, sorry, towards T-Ramp, as Lucky waits patiently in towards CT. Glaive goes down. With that, it will be a 3 versus 4. It's going to be a tough round for both sides here, as the bomb site is still owned by Astralis, but Prime just owns flamie. Now in a very severe deficit, zywoo does catch one more off guard. But look at the time of Freddy. They're going to have to act now, otherwise it's going to be too late. Device, what a 1D. Leaving us now on the 2v2. Is there time for the bomb plant? Yes, there will be. zywoo has grabbed it in the nick of time, but that's a great kill from qikert onto Device.
1 versus 2 now for ZywooCe. This is Award Astralis, their 11th in this half. Really secured their domination. Nodios coming from Connector and qwijtzz coming from Ramp. ZywooCe seems aware of Nodios, gets the first kill, 3 bullets, goes above. Both of them run out of bullets, and qwijtzz will switch to his secondary a little bit quicker, and the USP will...
On this entire trick side as blamef, well, he's looking to entry again, very fast up top middle, and Lucky will be waiting for him.
Oh.
But all he awaits is a swift death in the second pistol round. Mister on the Julies catches Iceberg. And Glaive has decided to go for the down Julies as well, but ZywooCe will quickly trade out his teammate. Bomb does go down though. Good money for the T side.
Yeah, I guess a subtle victory there. And that victory, that subtle, might actually turn into a round 1, as it's still a 2 versus 3, but it's looking possible. qwijtzz gets Mister, but it's quickly traded out by Device, and Nodios, the newest player of this tricked roster, called upon now. 1 versus 2. The bomb gets tapped, so he knows where 1 is, sees the short player, knows Device is close, and will nail that as well. Nodios, the clutch that keeps Tricked in this. Gotta be careful he doesn't get caught off by Glaive. In the meantime, the CT will have 2 players towards CT, and they'll be looking to try to disrupt this bomb plant if possible.
Well, ZywooCe does a little bit of disrupting himself as Iceberg does eventually go down. Bomb is planted though. 4 versus 3 on this retake for Astralis. Lucky to be alive on just 8 points of health. As Trick, they're going for a 2-man around the world play.
Oh, wow.
I don't think I've seen this one in a while. As qwijtzz tucks himself in towards jungle, will get smoked off for now. The smoke tiny bit deep there. As all of Astralis now surge onto the site, and are none the wiser to Lucky's flanks. ZywooCe goes down, qwijtzz bags another onto Glaive, but Device trades on back. It's a 2v2, very little time left though, and Nodios, it's an absolute freebie, no body blocking here from Device, and with that, it's a 1v1, and that is a massive round for Trick to win. Again, he dies with only a single player surviving, but Astralis...
It's the middle there, but well, Device, first player to have the AWP out on this half, and he is going to try find one in middle, but it's not even going to be him. Wait, no, he does eventually, but in the meantime, blamef and Glaive put their fingers in the pie, and it's all down to Lucky and qwijtzz in a 2 versus 5. How is this round just fumbled away from them so quickly?
That is a mega force buy from Astralis there, and ZywooCe now on a scout. Can we see a Cold Zera-esque play? Not quite. qwijtzz is playing clay pigeon shooting with the skull of ZywooCe, and with that into a 2 versus 4, but Glaive out of nowhere catches qwijtzz. Lucky now in a 1v3 though, and it's not going to happen. Big kills from Device there as he now has a 2 KD edging into round 21.
The insta-window smoke that would get extinguished, but the problem is it just never came, yeah.
But unfortunately it misses, but thankfully he doesn't with the AWP. Prime does go down early doors, and Device will be a little trapped here, but Iceberg has just been felled as well. Massive stuff here in the gun round from Astralis. Nodios being baited out by blamef. He does love a bit of baiting here, but unfortunately... Nodios goes down. His laird reigns a little too flat, and with that, Lucky and qwijtzz. Oh, and now just qwijtzz. Oh, it's a flawless round for Astralis. I
think Overpass as well is literally one of the best Bulgarian maps ever, so I think that is, you know, understandable. But now, look at this mid setup. You've got Device and Mister holding it down. That Molotov is going to force out the low HP player of Prime, and Device, he is just continuously farming his way forward. The problem is, though, is that the B bomb site's been opened up, but they're just not close enough Trick to really capitalize upon this. And you can see the rotation from Device is here and ready. Does miss that shot. The low HP player of qwijtzz will just hunt him down. And okay, finally, a bit of success for Tricked here. Double digits should be on the cards right now.
2022 though, we don't have like a clear best team in the world right now.
True.
And I've really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I do enjoy it a lot. And right now, blamef, well, getting a little bit out of his comfort zone with the aggression there. Does just swing short, gets a first, but quickly traded out. And then you have ZywooCe trying to trade him, and he won't even get anything from it. Oh, wow. Okay, so Tricked have maybe just unlocked something else inside of them right now, because they're just powering through onto this A bomb site. Mister is all by himself, and he's just going to get caught off guard. What a successful round from Tricked, just isolating the 1v1s.
Then we really could be looking at an even scoreline right now. But off the back of that blamef 2v4 1v2 clutch, Device will catch Prime in this round, and the pace will be picked up by Tricked here. Iceberg, it's a lovely frag, and Lucky another. Device trying to no-scope around the site and does land one onto qwijtzz. It buys a little bit of time, a little bit of hope for Astralis in this one. As Glaive and Mister, they've got the util, they can at least attempt. This has to be a kill for him. qwijtzz edging his way towards the edge of apartments. He's spotted by glaive. He plays anti-flash. He's jumped out over glaive's head, and oh, it could be a 2K. The spray down from glaive is lovely. Not the cleanest, but it gets the job done regardless. Sees the barrel of the AWP as well and carries on standing around that. The thing massive there from glaive as Device chimes in for a double.
It's so aware that it might be a B hit here. However, the rotations could get blocked off by Iceberg, and those rotations, they have to come through because Zipex has fallen. Glaive, he held strong last round. Can he do it again? Yes, he can. Drops the bomb and he survives. Now, flamie is here, but Lucky yet again has done really well with Overwatch from apartments. He's isolated flamie and Mr. and Device on a 2 versus 2. The old and the new of Astralis are here.
Defense here. As Device is actually still going for exits. That's a big kill onto Prime. There is not money on this trick side, and with a flashbang rattling on out, Lucky. Oh, he fires off a shot, but Device can finish just to spam the wall. How is Lucky still alive? That's so unfortunate. What? That's not wallbangable. Are you serious?
That's
even Device is surprised. Zipix clearly struggling more than most as he's about to get rushed on down by 5 people in apartment. Starts this race, does find Quez. Big impact, and Iceberg going down to flamie as well. Means that Astralis have the man advantage. They've got the time to play with. And some Molotovs rain on down towards short. flamie is instead on the long angle. Does get baited out. That's a brilliant headshot from Nodios. Obscene stuff, but Mr. on the boost up baits out the shots. Device gets the frag, and with that, it will be a 3 versus 2 on this retake. But Trick still have ample opportunity, and they still have Lucky who takes down Device.
He gets the first, isn't aware of short, so Glaive will strike Nodius. He's had a 1v2 in this exact same position. Now on the rifles, will not expect Mr. coming from Market and Astralis. They make it difficult, but they do.
Win rate after playing this map 30 times in the past 3 months, but Mr. does strike first. Quickly traded by Quez. Glaive goes down again as Quez. That is a damning double entry.
Super, super nice from him there. I said if he could keep on that form he was on a Mirage, this could be very nice for Trickton. Well, he's already spoken loudly there, and the retake is going to try and be attempted, but look at Astralis, all separated. 1 heaven, 1 main, 1 lobby, and seemingly they might get picked off 1 by 1 because look at them, their post plants are strong. They're standing still, and they're just going to pick them off there. flamie down. Device is going to get forced away. Gooshed. And simultaneously, both the players die. Tricked. Already doing much better than their other, than the first results. And now, well, this is the gun round. This is where Astralis are looking to prove themselves.
And Device looks to prove himself early, but Lucky instantly shuts him down. A powerful shot from the big green rattles out, and with that, it will be the 5 versus 3 ensuing. Trick. Plenty of advantages here have encompassed all of Astralis onto just the A bomb site, and Iceberg catches wind of Glaive's shoulder. With that, the IGL cut on down to 61, surges through the vents as he gambles towards the lower site. It's not going to matter too much. Quez with the bump has free range of movement. It would take a wild push and a frag from flamie here. In fact, no, hold on a minute. Mister's just gone up the ladder. This potentially complicates things. As flamie is now tucked into a corner and the bomb's been dropped in lobby. flamie needed a double though. It's going to be a tough 2v4 for Astralis if they're still willing to go for anything here.
Did he need a double? I'm honestly not too sure if he has. Mr. scares me as walking out with his knife out. Will switch to the rifle. Doesn't kill Nodio straight away. Will then tap him in the head. He has revealed Trick to his position. And you can see the instant smoke towards hut and the flash towards door. He's trying to support Glaive to come up that vent. Lucky will not be able to support his 2 teammates just now as he in towards Mini, but look at these post plants from Trick. They're beautiful. You got Prime towards lobby, and Iceberg is going to drop a Molotov onto bomb late from heaven. There is no smoke to extinguish that, and Prime, he will reveal himself at the perfect time. Mr. is holding for him, but it does not matter. A lumbered spray from Glaive will award Trick their 4th from the first gun round. He is going to just maneuver himself towards Garage, where Device will just find his head. flamie now, this A1S could really be used properly, and that's the first kill. They walk into his crosshair, can't get any more, and you were talking about him having the multi-frag last round. I think maybe there he had to as well, because it's a 2 versus 3. They're not going to be quick. They won't expect Glaive so close, and that's the 5-7, ringing off a headshot. Lucky, we were talking about his revenge arc. This would be some 1v3 to claim.
Well, Lucky can isolate the first jaunt to Mr., but it's an even more laboured spray than we saw prior. Device now closing in on his position, knows exactly where Lucky is, and I don't think he's long for this world. The flash is good, but Device is faster, and Astralis will finally put their first round onto the board, and with that bomb being stuck, more config, Mister has been filling in quite nicely. That's that final piece of the puzzle. blamef, though, he's filling lead into further T-sided players. Prime goes down, and that's a massive. The nade as well. Huge onto Lucky. That's brutal damage from blamef, and Glade should have a freebie here, but can't quite find the frag.
It's information, though, because he knows that one has gone down, and Lucky's been tagged as well a little bit. zywoo holding the angle. Should be able to get at least the first, and yeah, with qwijtzz just jumping around, Lucky will trade him, and Nodius actually outside has got 2. Lucky just can't die here, and he will. Device will quell him. 1 versus 2 for the 4K, and Nodius is nowhere near. No kit for Device, so he won't be able to stick it, and Nodius, he's just calling it. All this information that is then allowing the rest of Astralis to stay on inner. That Molotov on top of Hut will force Glaive out. A little bit of damage, but the Molotov on door will actually just temporarily halt them. Lucky at ramp is going to try go aggressive, and he will get punished. In the meantime, it is just a slaughterhouse for Astralis until now. Potentially, the trades go in favor of Tricked. Spam through Mini will actually find Iceberg, and qwijtzz with 4 bullets will just take a USP to the head. Tricked in the meantime, what that allows is Mister to push a little bit more secret, get information, allows players to have the understanding that it is going to be the A bomb site that is their target, and Glaive with the spray down drops the bomb, and zywoo to get the other 2 from Hut. Lovely shot down from Astralis, and that is them.
Hit Iceberg from, was that his own teammate? No, it wasn't. Ignore me.
It was from
Regardless, though, blamef does go down.
Yeah, well, he's continuing on this reactionary play of playing outside, going in towards Africa there. It doesn't matter, though, because he does get caught off guard. Iceberg, the IGL, taking matters into his own hand here and just going, you know what? Let's go kill them all. Nodius as well. Lovely pick towards zywoo on ramp. Tricked opening up this round very successfully, and it's now how cleanly can they do it, and it looks like very cleanly.
Closer wants his first shot opportunity for qwijtzz, as actually spins the corner. Down goes Nodius. He's back for more. Looking for seconds. He dives in, and Lucky dies down 6 feet under. Now in a 5 versus 2. This is looking immaculate for Astralis. Look at the aggression of zywoo. There's no hiding from them as they hunt you down, but Iceberg, well, it looked like it could have been quite a rewarding hunt if his teammates hadn't all died within the space of about 4 seconds. But towards qwijtzz there, but that is great post-blunt util by Tricked, keeping these CTs at bay for a very long stretch of time. But Nodius, that is rough timing. blamef now comes down to join his team, but the problem is it is a 4-man ramp retake, Freddy.
This is very dangerous. They're being funneled with that smoke that's on the right side. It does now expire, and Primes will do the same towards control. blamef, who might get caught off guard. He does. Prime gets the kill, but it's quickly traded out. 2 versus 2. Lucky just about connects a spray, and Device is trying to hunt down Lucky, but he's been bamboozled with the Glock and all the pistols. Everyone is shooting, and Device, I think, is going to die. He doesn't survive there, and qwijtzz,
70 cent for free and a 10% deposit bonus when you play with our partners. But Glaive, playing with fire, will take qwijtzz down early. Device finds a second. Iceberg falls, and into another 5v3 we go here.
They're just going to force their way towards ramp. Zip is here. Will just drop that nade, doesn't do any damage, and falls back. He does have a smoke as well that he can use to prevent them going any further. blamef holding a very deep angle will not get tested, and Zip, very much like what Trick did to them last round, it's going to throw that smoke to funnel them out. Fully blind. Device is there to cover him. Device with the deagle. Spam goes away, and he will secure 4 kills in this round. I was just saying,
presence towards A, but the Molotovs rain on in, and utility, what Astralis are ever so well known for, is not going to do much as Prime Lucky qwijtzz Nodius. That is insane. That is a piss around finish in about 10 seconds as Astralis get absolutely brutalized by the Julies.
Quite a bit. It seems like ramp will be their point of attack. qwijtzz has been left here, and that's the reason why Prime's been able to go down towards the B bomb site. qwijtzz is boosted. Ooh, he's going aggressive, and Device will catch him out. Device gets 2. Mister, you called upon him. There he is. Jules Prime at range, and a very clean and simply easy round for Astralis. blamef is lurking as well.
The back of it to try and keep Trick guessing here, and Trick very much are still guessing, and Catches the first. Huge double from Nodios. Oh my goodness, Device. How does he get away with that onto Iceberg? Somehow that's a quick scope as Prime is now locked off by smokes. Astralis probably shouldn't have been given as much of a chance in this round as they were.
There's 3 players rounding down towards ramp. Jiggles, they spot him and they land a shot to the cranium. Prime is here alongside Iceberg. This is the final frontier for Tricks. They have to hold strong, and strong they will be. Mister with the bomb, finally coming alive. Mister! What, 3 kills now into a 1 versus 1 against Nodius. We said he'd had quite a disappointing performance so far in this map, and this is definitely a time to step up. I was not expecting him to get either of those kills, and he's repositioned perfectly. I don't think Nodius would expect this, Tom.
I mean, he was watching behind at least temporarily, but with this late of a flank coming in, he's definitely not going to expect it. Nodios still looking the wrong way as Mr. edges further forward. It's all down to the timing here. And Mr. Oh my goodness, with 1 HP! 1 HP at the end of it, he does it regardless. Especially up against Astralis, I agree. This could well be it. But Nodios again, he's going to miss out on that third frag. That's so unfortunate. 1 more bullet required. The A1S nerf has absolutely stuffed him there as Quez does fire back on 1 cylinder. Zipex takes damage, but still such an advantage for Astralis here. Trick, they would need to pull off a miracle round.
Lucky's literally in vent. Lucky has to somehow make his way up through vent amidst all this chaos. The other 2 players retaking from heaven. This would be some ask. And Device, I didn't even notice. He was flanking outside. Lucky's been spotted. Lucky's been eliminated. And Flame F alongside Device will claim 24 frags.